Viewer discretion. Let me just remove that for a second. Good morning. Viewer discretion is advised because what you're about to see is my mama take a pretty bad fall yesterday. I'm going to play it for you. Let me turn this fan off, and all of you guys can think really long and hard. Do I want to watch a 76-year-old woman fall? Then we'll talk about it. Hey, Barnadette. Yeah, so this was recorded yesterday, friends. Yeah. All right, well, give your...
Oh,
Mom!
Oh.
Okay?
are you okay?
What happened? Hold on.
How come nobody filmed that?
It is filming. It is.
We're not
How
filming
come
you.
no one filmed that?
It is filming you.
We're not filming.
Are you okay?
I'm
My poor mother. Yesterday I was over. Hey, Trixie, you all wet, baby. Guys, I'm sorry. I am. Trixie, all the girls have already gone outside. Trixie, though, ran to the pond, take a little swim, a little morning swim, and now she's back over here trying to get in my lap. I don't know if I'm okay with the way the lighting is here. I'm sitting out on the patio, but I've moved in underneath the shop because of we're having some sprinkling rain today. But I may have to slide us right back out where I came from unless it in fact starts raining again. So guys, forgive me. I want to get ourselves all set up and pretty, and I don't like the way this looks. And I bet you guys are also having a hard time seeing, I imagine. Well, just tell me real fast. Are y'all okay with this? I can't imagine that you are. Let me just see if I can slide us. We'll just slide together. Tell me when you like it. Hit me with your best shot. Come on and hit me with your best shot. Come on and hit me with your best shot. Fire away. Y'all like it right there? Just say when. All right, so if in fact it's blurry, y'all, just give me a moment here. I'm going to take my shirt and wipe it off. You know, you don't always give it a practice run. You almost never give it a practice run. Okay, so as of right now, with 3.5 minutes into it, we're 3.5 minutes into the live. How is everything right now? I'm not going to fall. Oh my goodness gracious. All of the girls are coming to say hi to me. Thank you, Fiona, for taking care of the chickens all night. So as of right now, we're at 4 minutes into the live. Make sure you're at the right place. But 4 minutes into our live, look at Fiona. She's just been so hot working all night. She's been guarding chickens all darn night. Now she's in front of her fan over there. Y'all leave Fiona alone. She's hot. She girl needs to cool off a little bit. Stella, don't y'all mess with her. I think it's kind of sad that Stella. So are we all fogged up again? So walking out of the house where it's nice and 72 degrees into the, I'm not going to say it's hot, but it sure is muggy. It may have fogged everything up. So what I'm going to do is we're going to talk all about my mom. We're going to talk all about my mama. But give me a couple of minutes, okay? Because I feel like from what I'm reading over here, unless you're just messing with me, sometimes people will mess with me. Sometimes people mess with me. You're saying that it's blurry, it's hazy, it's foggy, it's cloudy, and you're saying all of those things. And all I want to do is give you a pleasant viewing experience. So I can take care of a couple of things if you can be patient. I'm asking y'all for 2 minutes of patience. Why don't you all talk to each other while I'm gone and just talk about where you live, how is the weather where you're at, and introduce yourselves to each other. Even the people who are watching who don't like to talk in the comments, there's nothing can go wrong by saying, hi, I'm Ann. Just do it. Just do it and watch how easy it is, okay? Just do it and see how easy everything is. Or, hi, I'm Carol from Michigan. And just press enter and watch how easy and how lovable the family, our morning family, our coffee clubbers are, okay? Sydney goes, I'm in Jersey and it's raining. That's not how she said it, but I think that's funny. That's how I picture her saying it. I'll be right back with a dish towel to clean off my computer and my cup of coffee, which is in there brewing. Okay, I will leave y'all with the little backdrop here. All righty. Hey, Stella. Right there. All right. Have there been any new friendships formed since I was gone? Have there been any new friendships formed since I walked inside the house to grab a few things? Hey, Dwayne Lacey's here. Dwayne, bud, I hope you're enjoying your summer, and that you're not having to do summer school this year. Friends, this is a Coffee Clinks, a cheers to you all. Everybody get out your coffee or your water bottle, get your Mountain Dew, your Dr. Pepper, your Sunny D, whatever you guys drink in the mornings. Hold it up and let's do this to each other. Coffee Clinks, clink, clink. There you go. You got your Red Bulls. That's fine. And then I have tea. Yes, don't forget, you Brits are probably having your tea. You're having your tea about now. You got your little finger sticking out there and doing all your things. Tammy is fixing breakfast. That's hot, but it sure is good. And even after I wiped off my glasses, they're fogging up again. It may be that kind of morning. It may just be that kind of a morning. And that's pretty normal this time of year for us. I'll tell you what, you could Pepsi Zero. Teresa Eulenhag, oh, I love me a Pepsi Zero. But so I want to talk about my mom, if you guys don't mind, okay? I want to talk about my mom.
Yeah.
So I'll pause it right here. Let me make my screen a little bit bigger. And I want to half screen it with everybody. So what happened was I had gone to mom and dad's house. I have Lex with me, my son Lex. He's right here in the RV. Now, he's still sleeping right now. But Lex is here. And yesterday I'd gone over to visit, take Lex over. He had not seen all of the house, the demolition job yet. And so we had gone over together. We're sitting there. My dad and mom were very excited because the fella in the background there, whose name is Walter, he's the one who's going to be doing the building on the new construction for them. And while he was there, my mom was very excited to show him the blueprints that she and Kim had been working on. So Walter, the construction guy, all he had done was to come over to look at the pad, to look at the layout, to make sure he can get equipment in. He has a place to put materials. He just kind of wanted to come over and do a quick assessment of the site, which is very normal. Dad's walking him around, and you guys know that my dad has a hard time getting around. He normally uses the cane to kind of help him keep his balance. And I'll also say that my dad, you guys know this, my dad has fallen many times. I worry about my dad. He falls a lot. And if you're anybody who's ever seen a parent fall, it's a really sad thing. It's traumatic to watch a parent, or maybe anyone that you love fall. We see kids fall all the time, guys. And it's one thing for a kid to fall and you just reach down with one hand and lift them up by the back of their shirt and like, get on over there. And you hit them behind and say, get on out of here. And kids fall all the time. But to watch an adult fall is really, really scary. And I think I talked to you guys a while back. I'm just going to go ahead and tell you that sometimes you have to excuse me because you are the people I talk to. I don't talk to anybody else. I feel like that's the kind of conversation that you would tell like a girl. Like, no, it's just you. You're the only girl I talk to, baby. You're the only girl I talk to. No, but really, you're the only people that I talk to. I don't talk to people. So sometimes you get forced to have to hear me ramble. You're forced to have to hear me unwind. You're forced to have to hear me rant. You're forced to have to hear me with my concerns or my insecurities. So you're my people, okay? You're my people. I'm sorry. Face it, you're my people. You're my people. Just deal with it, okay? It could be worse. It could be worse. I don't escape to the bottle. I don't escape to the whatever. You are my escape, all right? You're my people. Anywho's, I told you guys a while back how hard it was watching my dad fall the last time that I saw him. Now, you have to remember that when I told you guys about my dad falling in the kitchen and him not able to get himself up, I told you something, a snippet of that. I said that Mom sat on her chair and laughed. And I also told you that is my mom's coping mechanism. My mom, instead of facing harsh realities, will sometimes laugh stuff off. How many of you guys can also admit that you're known to laugh it off instead of maybe other ways that you may would react? And so my mom will sometimes laugh it off. I want you to notice what my mom did after she fell. Now, guys, my mom is a 76-year-old woman, and she fell. She took a pretty good fall in front of Walter, in front of all of us, in front of Lex, Ben, Brienne. We were all there. But in typical mom fashion, she doesn't lay there. She doesn't ouch, because you can imagine how bad that hurt. I mean, at my age, if I fall, it hurts. And I'm 25 years younger. So I can't imagine how bad she's probably hurting right now. Someone says she was probably also embarrassed. I agree, all of those things. But in typical mom fashion, and this is just synonymous with my mom, is just laughing it off. And so it made all of us feel better, which is what I think that she wanted to do. She did not want us to worry. She's like, wait, no one videoed that? And that was her way of laughing it off. So let me show you again. Here we go. All right,
Oh,
Mom!
Okay?
Are you okay?
What happened? Hold on.
how come nobody filmed that?
I don't know if y'all could hear, but me and Ben jump up and try to help her. Even Mr. Walter, the builder, run over to see if he could help her up. Dad, Dad's just looking, probably laughing, and Mom's like, "How come no one filmed that? How come no one filmed that? Here I am amongst a whole family of video creators, and how come no one filmed that?" Poor Mom. I love her so much. Poor my mama. That's my mama, y'all. Stop laughing. Yeah. All right, well,
Oh,
Mom!
Okay?
Are you okay?
What happened? Hold on.
how come nobody filmed that? No,
It is
take care of
filming.
me.
It is.
You're not gonna, we're not
How
filming
come
you.
no one filmed that?
It is.
It's okay if you laugh, guys. I promise. I give you permission to laugh because I know that you're not laughing at my mom for falling. My eyes are watering like crazy, guys. I'm not crying. I promise you. I'm not crying. Now that my mom's fine, I'm not crying. But I have the allergy, something crazy out here. And no, I just feel so bad for her. She took a hard fall because, listen, she could have hurt herself. The reason I even bring this up, the reason I even show you this snippet of video is not so we can all look at my mom and see her fall and see how comical she can be even in hard times. It's not to show you all anything more than just to remind you of how I need a good word here, friends. I need my family to help me with a good word. How hard it is for me to see them at their age going through what they're going through. And I've seen hundreds of you guys who are very supportive, who are like, let them do it. They need something smaller. They want to downsize. They want to whatever. Your dad's okay with it. And I sit here and I talk to my people. I'm not trying to get you to agree with me. I don't care if we agree, but I just worry. You don't know the worry because, like I've said so many times, I have watched my dad age right before my eyes. Because I'm telling you guys something, 10 years ago, before you knew him, he was a different man. He was a very different man. And then Hurricane Harvey happened, and I promise you, it aged him overnight. He aged overnight. And once that traumatic event happened and he aged, now the age shows in everything, in the way he thinks or the things he forgets, the way he gets around, or you might say the way he's unable to get around. And it scares me. And so I feel like this undertaking of mom and dad's taking on this big project and leaving their home of, almost 40 years and trying to build themselves, trying to have a guy build the shell, but mom and dad plan on helping doing the wiring and doing the flooring and all the things that they plan on doing and being a part of, means a whole lot of them being out there in a construction area. And that's my mom and dad, y'all. And that's my mom and dad. And if you've never seen your mom or your dad take a hard fall, then you might not get it. But I've seen more of these falls than what I like to see. I mean, my God. And so it just, as the son, it scares me because I'm not right there. I'm not there to catch my mama. I'm not there to catch my mama. And I'm not there to catch my dad. And I'm not there to make sure that wherever they're going to walk, there's no roots, there's no ruts, there's no holes, there's no big rocks. So I just have this fear and this concern. And, I think that my mom's going to be fine. I've not talked to her this morning, but what I do know is that She got up yesterday. She kind of like semi laughed it off, and she come back and sit down, face filthy, but she says she's fine. But I can promise you today, my mom's looking up today, and I can guarantee you there's going to be her wrist where she made impact. And do not forget, friends, that my grandmother, Peepat, the one I sometimes joke about, whatever, don't forget that she also passed away from a fall. She bumped her head on the bathroom counter after taking a fall, and it was me and my mom who discovered her. And so falls can be very dangerous. Falls can be deadly. And I would hate to see my mom break a hip or break an arm or break a wrist or anything. You just don't want to see your family, your parents at their age. And so all I just wish is that they could just live the rest of their days sitting on a porch that's nice and flat and flush with the ground with only that much of a step up, instead of taking on this big project. And so after this all happened, and after the fella, Mr. Walter, went ahead and took out, I did it again. I felt like I'm sitting there amongst the family, and I'm like, why are you doing this? I said, let Dustin and Jill have the piece of property. Let them build a little house. Give them the money. If you got the money, give it to Dusty and Jill, and y'all just stay in your own home. Don't do this. And then if one day if y'all pass, then y'all give Dusty and Jill the house. Oh my gosh. Oh, then I'm just the world's worst son. I'm not supportive. I'm not. I can't win. I just don't want to see mom and dad hurting, y'all. I haven't been reading many comments, but Isabella says they're going to certainly need some ramps. I agree. But also, Miss Isabella, and I don't know if anyone has talked to you and shown you like the area around there, but there's large trees and there's roots. What happened was my dad went, and so I planted two beautiful trees. If y'all know the area I'm talking about, right there in that front yard, which used to be my front yard, I planted two beautiful live oaks. But then Dad came by and put concrete around them. And so now the roots are growing up trying to get moisture. I think the concrete that my dad put ended up causing the roots of the tree not to get enough water. So you guys know how nature works. Now the roots come up trying to get water. And so that ground is not smooth and level. It's in fact has roots all over the darn place. And so I just worry about fall after fall after fall. And I don't know. So that was kind of like some scary news. That's been on my mind ever since yesterday. It's been weighing on me. So, anywho, not trying to bog you guys down with all of my fears and worries, but that has been on my mind. Well, now that we have a chance to kind of sit here for a minute, I want to apologize for yesterday. I woke up at the JL Ranch with my girls and running a little bit late. We had a guy bringing some rock over. So I jump up and go live right quick, and did not realize my phone was on the wrong channel. And so for anybody who was waking up yesterday looking for a coffee club, I'm a Survivor Sanctuary video, whoops, I was actually live, but I was on a different channel. And I'm so embarrassed. And here's the thing. I never realized, I'm so dumb that I did not realize I was on the wrong channel. Even though I was, at some point, I sat down with you all to get my coffee and to read some comments. And I saw people like Miss Christie. I saw Miss Keisha. I saw Miss Vanessa. And I was thinking, isn't that kind of strange that my afternoon moderators are all here this morning? And I'm like, I guess they were just bored. I guess they were all just awake and bored. So they came to moderate my morning video, which is not even part of their responsibilities. I never realized that poor Miss Teresa, who is my morning moderator, along with Miss Billy, were probably still wondering and waiting. And where was I? Where's Lester at? How come he's not live yet? Oh, I'm so dumb. God, I do such dumb stuff sometimes. I'm losing my mind is what I'm doing. I'm losing my mind. Oh my gosh. But no, so what I did was I just kind of flip-flopped it around. So yesterday afternoon, when I normally do my feed up there at 7 p.m., instead of going, Billy says it was in the chat. Oh, Billy was in the chat. Miss Billy, I'm sorry. I was at that point, I just was oblivious. No, but yesterday afternoon, when I went over to do my normal regulators, my Longhorn Lester live, I went ahead and went with I'm a Survivor Sanctuary. And I said, it has to be coffee time somewhere. It's going to be coffee time somewhere, y'all. So we ended up having ourselves an afternoon live. So if you are somebody who only watches I'm a Survivor, and I know there's plenty who do, and that's fine. Just know that we did go live yesterday afternoon with the animals. We did longhorns and we did horses, okay? So if you want to go back and watch that from yesterday, it just showed up in the afternoon, okay? Not in the morning like I usually do. And forgive me for that, okay? Sunshine says, I watch all channels, so I never even noticed. That's cute, and I appreciate that. So as you can see, we're here this morning. I'm at home. I do have Lex with me, and he also kept me and Jamie up very, very late last night. He's here for Father's Day week and weekend, and after this, he'll go back to his mom's for 2 weeks. So the court decree is a little bit complicated. Maria and I, we were able to work a lot on doing what's right for Lex. And so I do get my son for 45 days in the summer. And even though the court decree declares from this date until this date, Maria and I are such good friends that we will sometimes play around with the schedule, always knowing that if we need to fall back, if we ever find ourselves in a disagreement, we always have the groundwork. But as long as everyone's getting along and we're doing what's best for Lex, then we can kind of play around with days here or there. And so, Lester, it's those pills that are causing you to have dementia. They're not making you younger. Oh, Lord. Lord. I've never said that the pills are making me younger. I know the pills say that they'll make you feel younger. They'll give you energy. They'll do all kinds of things. But I know for a fact I'm not getting younger, guys. I know there's no magic formula for getting younger. Funny story is that, you know how Jamie works with different brands, and sometimes they like you to promote their product. And she's done a few of those, but one of them actually sent her a list of things that you can say and things that you cannot say. She chose not to do it because it just felt so fake. It felt so fake. Having to pretty much read a script just felt so fake to her. because it would say stuff like, do say that this product gives you energy. Do say that this product helps you stay focused. Don't say that this product has improved your joint flexibility or whatever. And I'm like, I would never be able to like see that, read that, and then naturally get over here and because it says do it natural. Oh, this here pill over here, man, this stuff makes me, and I can't do that. I'm not able to do that. Cindy says Lex looks like he has grown up so much now that he has his earrings. So you guys do. Let me show you a picture. Can y'all show you a picture? I love talking about my son. I do have some gifts I would like to open with you guys in a few minutes. But let me send you a picture right quick of my son. I feel like this kid looks to be 16 years old. I feel like he looks to be 16, 17 years old. And that scares me for him. I took a little picture here. Let me stick it on here for you. He's a very handsome young man. Very handsome. Let it load to my computer. We got to let it load right quick. Now, Lex is a very handsome fella, but he's only 13. And I feel like he already looks 16. And what he does is I'm just going to say that it's the area of town he lives in that makes him dress the way he dresses, and his style. A lot of his style is dictated by those around him. And so he lives in Houston, right on the outskirts of Houston, a nice school district, but a very large school district. And I feel like the young ladies there look much older than what they are. The young men look older than what they are. They dress older. They act older. They talk older. And I'm like, this little boy's 13. He's still my little guy. Yet now he got his earrings and he wears his jewelry and he always wears his bracelets and he wears his rings. He always wears he likes to have certain styles of shoes, certain styles of jeans. And so I love him to death. I do. But I feel like he's just getting so much older so fast. And I think that y'all are saying, well, actually, so y'all are saying that's not a good thing. I don't think so either. And so we've already had to have the talk about, you name it. If there's a talk to be had, he and I have had it. And as a matter of fact, yesterday when I was driving him home, I says, hey, put your phone away. I want to talk to you about a couple of things real fast. And he always knows. Oh. So he puts his phone down. I'm like, put it in your pocket or put it in the console. I'm not going to have you look at your phone. I want to talk to you about something serious. And so sure enough, we had that serious talk. We've already talked about the whole girls and about all of those kind of things, guys. He already has all of those conversations. He knows all about the do's and the don'ts and the dangers of ladies. We've had the hard talks about the breakups and how they're inevitable and you're not going to meet somebody at your age and be with them forever. And I talked about how girls will sometimes change. They'll love you and then they won't. Overnight, they'll change their mind. And I said, sometimes guys are the same way. But we've had all of the hard talks. But yesterday we had to focus more on his upcoming trip with his mom, their vacation to Mexico. And I just said, listen, I said, I want to tell you again. I says, I love you. And I'm only saying this because I love you so much. And I said, but there's people in the world that they make a living. Their jobs are doing illegal things. And we talked all about illegal immigration and how there's been a cutback on illegal immigration, and all of those people who got rich off of bringing people over illegally are now finding other ways to make money. And I said some of those kind of things might include kidnapping, holding people for ransom. And, maybe I'm just being an overbearing and a worried parent, but it terrifies me to know he's going into a country that we all know, guys. We all can sit here and we know that Mexico is not as safe as what we would like it to be. It's not. And I worry about him. And so I says, do not walk off by yourself. Do not trust anybody, no matter how young or how pretty a little young lady may be. Do not walk off. Don't think for a minute that someone's not trying to trick you to go off by yourself somewhere, because bad things could happen. And then I says, please don't wear all that jewelry. Do not wear all that jewelry. Do not make anybody think that you might have some money, that you might be worth some money. I says, because if someone's desperate for money and they think we can grab this 13-year-old and run him out of here, hide him somewhere, and try to demand money from his parents, people will do that. Because people who are desperate, guys, will do anything. The desperation will make you do anything. And if in fact, so I just worry. My God, I'm worried. And so I've had this same talk with this mom, and she's like, oh, and she kind of blows me off. But his stepdad is the one I worry the most about, not because of the stepdad himself, but because the stepdad is the kind of guy that he's the kind of guy who needs to flaunt. He needs to show out. He needs to stand above everybody else. He's going to wear the fancy watch and the fancy shoes and the fancy. He's the kind of guy with a matching ensemble, and he's going to do that no matter where he goes. And I just worry so very much. I worry. But you know what? He's 13, and I cannot keep him on a leash. So what can you do besides just talk to him and hope that something that you say will resonate? So, yeah, so that's the whole thing. Everyone says at least the resorts are safe. Guys, I would disagree with you. I think that the resorts would like to be safe because that's their main tourism is their specialty. But we've all seen crime TV. We've all seen Lifetime. We've all seen things where maybe the resort might be safe, but people don't always stay on the resort. All right. So just don't argue with me today. Let me be nervous about my son. Let me be nervous about my son. And we also know that most resorts are probably run by the cartels, maybe not in the front office, but behind the scenes. The cartels more than likely run the resorts. And sometimes cartels go to war. They go to war. And I don't know how long ago it was. You guys can probably Google it. The last time that the cartels came onto the beaches of a resort on jet skis, shooting into the resorts. So don't tell me that it doesn't happen. It does. It does. So I'm just worried. I says, stay with somebody all the time. Do not walk off by yourself. When we took Lex and Ellie to visit San Diego, we went with Jamie's work a couple of years ago. And we're in San Diego, and we got the boys their very own room. Lex and Ellie had their own room. We were on a resort in San Diego. It was beautiful, right there by where the SEAL team train. And it was beautiful. What's that place called? I know Chris McKenzie would know. She lives there. But that place was beautiful. But listen, I looked out of my window one night before I went to bed, and I looked down and I saw Lex walking to the ice cream shop. And at that point, he was two or 3 years younger. I'm like, what is he doing? And you're going to say, well, Lester, he was on the resort. Okay, but I still worry, okay? It's just, it's just my boys. I just worry. Yeah, we were in San Diego. There's a place, I don't think it's an island, but it's right there where the SEAL team practice. And it was just so very beautiful there. So I know what a lot of people are saying, that if something was to happen, it could happen anywhere. I get that, y'all. I get that. Could I open a couple of gifts before I let you guys go? If you don't mind, I'm sitting here at a table that's starting to get full of a few gifts. And I want to open a few things. I will only open things for me. And I will not open anything that says mystery box, okay? I promise you that. This here comes to Lester Morrow. It says Crocs. I am afraid there's nothing inside of the packaging to tell me what this is. Oh, it says Instant Shine. So I'm guessing that somebody would like me to try to find a way to clean my Crocs without putting them in the washer and or the dryer. Well, thank you so very much. It was not Ellis Island, I don't think. Thank you so very much. I wish there was someone to thank, because this just comes from the Amazon Fulfillment Center. Michelle says, how come I'm not going with my son on vacation? No, this is his mom and her husband, his stepdad, and their family vacation. I will not be going on that vacation with them. Guys, listen, you can't make this stuff up. You cannot make this stuff up. First gift I opened said Crocs Instant Cleaner. I'm touching this over here, and I'll tell you what it comes to. JL Ranch South, a.k.a. Longhorn Lester. Attention, Croc lover Lester. Please read yourself. Please read right there yourself. I am not making this stuff up, okay? I feel like this is going to be a pair of Crocs. Oh my God. They are. God forbid. Oh man, they are. Look how pretty and clean. Look how pretty and clean. Are they my size? Yes. So I promise you, mark my words. Was there a note in there? Ah. I don't know who to say thank you to. Whoever sent these things, thank you so very much. These are beautiful. And I love Crocs. And I promise you, I will take great care of these. I will not wear these around the farm. These will be for my traveling shoes only. I do love to travel in Crocs. And I like fuzzy Crocs. Even though many people think it's gross to wear fuzzy Crocs because your feet sometimes will sweat. It's true. Sometimes your feet will sweat a little bit. But I don't like to wear unlined or the ones with no liner, because when my feet sweat, they start slipping. My feet will slip in them. And every step is and I hate those noises. So I like to wear the lined Crocs. I just don't know why they don't make these where the lining can come out. I just don't know why you cannot remove the lining like you do the insole of a shoe and wash it. I don't know why they don't do that. Joy says, I put Dr. Soul's insoles in mine. That might not be a bad idea. But I'm sorry. I just love fuzzy Crocs. And then I'll say one last thing. And then I'll let it go I'll stop talking about it. But my favorite footwear of all footwear, and I used to hate them until I put a pair on, were fuzzy Crocs. I used to think for years and years of my life, I thought these were the dumbest shoes ever. people that would wear these to the mall and wear these around the house and wear these wherever they were at. I thought that is the dumbest thing ever. That is so dumb. Those look like Smurf shoes. Until, and I've told you this story before, this would be a great trivia question. I'll ask this. See y'all, who's ready for some trivia? One question. Whose Crocs did I wear? Whose Crocs were the first pair that I ever put on my feet? There we go. That's not the right one. Abby Menzel. Abby says LE got you hooked on them. Abby, you're right. You were the first one to say it. Everybody else has been saying it, but Abby was the first. That LE is the one that got you hooked on them. So what happened was LE had a pair of these, along with everybody else who was wearing Crocs during that time. And he came over. He wasn't living there at the sanctuary then. He would just come over on the weekends or whatever, and wearing those dumb shoes. And I used to tell him how dumb those shoes are, And then he ended up leaving them there over the weekend. And one day I had to run outside right quick. And I didn't have any shoes to put on. So I just threw on his stupid Crocs. No one's going to see me. No one's going to see me, I said. And I put them on, ran out and did a chore. Ran back in the house, kicked them off. A little bit later, I run back out and put a pair on, then run back in. Next thing you know, I've probably had worn them 5 or 10 times around the house. Well, when LE comes back over, he goes, "Who's been wearing my shoes?" And I'm like, "Oh, I wore them a few times, blah, blah, blah." Well, now they're dirty. Now they're all scuffed up. Now he's not going to wear them. So he left them with me. And I'll tell you what, I wore those shoes out, y'all. I wore them shoes out. Let me show y'all my current Crocs compared to these Crocs. Everyone do me a favor. Everyone do me a favor and just, if you don't want to look at my Crocs, then don't look. All right? If you don't want to look, you don't have to look. So, here's a new pair of Crocs. Let me go ahead and open them up and show them to you. Do y'all even want to see this? Do y'all even want to see this, okay? All right. And here are, y'all ready? Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, y'all. Woo-wee. I'll still put these on in a heartbeat and go out there and let the chickens up or do what I have to do. Yeah, they look like they're brown now. They're white Crocs, but they are not white. They are well broken in. And I love them. I'm sorry, but I love them. Man, the sweat's pouring off of me this morning. It's not even hot, but it's so darn humid. And so I don't like any other colors. I only like the white ones. I only like the white ones. This here comes to Lester Morrow. Guys, look what that says. That says kazoo. That says kazoo. Hold on a minute. Oh boy, somebody's life is about to change. Oh my gosh. Lester, have fun. This will make your day and ours funner and gooder. This comes from Pam. Pam says there's a way for me to make your life and my life funner and gooder. Pam. Oh, Pam. It has its own little bag. Oh, my gosh. Yes, I do have another pair of Crocs that I want. Oh, look. This is like the professional kind, y'all. This is the professional kazoo. This is very nice. You guys guess the song. Can y'all guess the song? I'll give you a hint. It's the theme song to somebody. Thank you so much, Miss Pam. And look, Lucy Lou. Lucy Lou was the first one. Y'all look at Lucy's hair. Lucy, do you have your hair done in like pigtails? It looks like Miss Lucy has her hair in pigtails. That's cute. Thank you, Miss Pam. Yes, that is one of our theme songs. Oh my God, there's more in here. Look. I don't know what these are, but this looks like it's the new inners to the kazoo. In case you end up blowing your kazoo out like Jamie did, there's some more inners. And there's a string you can tie it around your wrist. So everywhere I go, I will have my kazoo. Hey, Roman. Hey, bud. Yes, Renee. Renee gets it. Titanium. So does Lucy Lou. Lucy Lou is all over these darn kazoos. Renee and Lucy Lou, they know. They just know. Hey, where's that pouch at? I'm going to keep this thing safe. This thing's going to last me a lifetime. Guys, thank you. Okay. Okay. Sounds like many of you guys are looking for a complete concert. You know what? Be happy you're not one of the regulators, because tonight when I get back over there for my regulator feed up, them horses are going to get the full dose of the kazoo. Thank you so much, Pam. I love it. I love it. I only got a couple more here. Oh, no. Oh, no. You guys can see what I see. Long, hard Lester. That poor grandmother. Can y'all imagine her face whenever she goes to the grocery store and the cashier is being Oh, no! Oh, no! Guys, look! Oh, my God! Oh, my golly gee! Oh, they're beautiful. Look! These come from Jennifer. Lester, please play to your heart's content. Oh, my gosh. Jennifer Moyer says, Lester, please play to your heart's content. Jennifer, I'm going to run everybody off my channel. If I'm not careful, I'm going to run everybody out of here. I have an idea. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I will save these and I will challenge other creators like Buddy, Jake, Uncle Dan, LE, my dad, and we'll all have a kazoo battle, a kazoo battle, a kazoo battle. But for right now, somebody give me a song. Somebody give me a song. Somebody, I'm looking for a song. Someone tell me a song to do. Here's my favorite country song of all time. Let's see who can get this over here. This is my favorite country song of all time. Vanessa wants to hear the Titanic. Vanessa, are you serious? Vanessa is begging for the Titanic. Here's my favorite country song of all time. Try to listen to it with an open mind, because this is not my normal angelic voice. This is a different one. Patricia Reed was the first. There's a lot who are getting it now. Don't close your eyes. Let it be me. Don't pretend it's him in some fantasy. Darling, just once, let yesterday go. You'll find more love than you've ever known. Just hold me tight when you love me tonight, and don't close your eyes. Oh, I love that song. If you've never heard it, for those who've never heard it, guys, take a chance and go find it and listen to it. You know that the way you watch us on YouTube, you can also, there is so much you can do on YouTube. Watch this, for example. Just watch. Act like you're somebody who does not know much about the internet, okay? I don't know much about the internet. I'm not very tech savvy, Lester. So you go to YouTube on your TV, or you go to YouTube on your phone, okay? There's my YouTube app right there. I'm just going to touch it, okay? Now, when the YouTube opens up, it's going to have a search bar. There's that little magnifying glass is like, I'll help you search for something. So I'm going to touch that. Don't close your eyes. And then I press enter. I can't play much of it. I'll be in trouble. And there it is right there, the song and the video. I know you loved him a long time ago. So I don't mind showing you guys how to use YouTube. You better just come back here. Don't get lost because the YouTube will take you down some rabbit holes. Don't get lost and forget about me over here, okay? Don't leave our coffee club. We need you here. Oh, do we have a birthday? Oh, do we have a birthday? This could be our first birthday kazoo. Whose birthday is it? Whose birthday is it? Where's that fancy kazoo at? Where's that birthday? Whose birthday is it? Someone tell me the name of the birthday person. Actually, I got an email from a lady whose kid had a birthday, and she begged me to sing to her child. Let me find it. I'm going to find that birthday email that I saved. I took a screenshot of it. Danny, hold on, guys. I'm not looking right now. Moderators, gather up all the birthdays. Moderators, gather up all the birthday names while I'm looking for this screenshot that I made. Moderators, grab the birthdays, and I'm going to try to find the screenshot that I recorded. I took a picture of that email. Have I already deleted it? Here we got it. I got it. Okay. All right, here we go. Oh, no, I'm looking for Molly. Molly had them. Molly. Okay. Molly says, we have a lot of birthdays today. We have Anne Marie, Danny, Wendy, Sheena, Joanna, and I want to add a sweet young lady named Christine. So Christine, I'm 2 days late on your birthday, okay? I'm 2 days late on little Christine's birthday. I don't know how little she is. I'm just saying that. When the lady goes, my daughter's birthday, my daughter wants you to sing for her birthday. Okay. I just don't know how old her daughter is. Gosh darn it. That kazoo done got slippery. Y'all. And it's just slipping and sliding all over the place. Gosh darn it. Woo-wee. Well, happy birthday to Anne Marie, to Danny, to Wendy, Sheena, Joanna, and that sweet Christine young lady. Oh my gosh. And if there's anybody else who I missed, forgive me. I had my feelings hurt over here. I had my feelings hurt when I read this, guys. I'll tell you why. This sweet lady, I'm not going to give you her name. She says that I feel bad. She said that she goes, we are not members of your channel. And I don't know if you only sing to your members. Guys, we don't do it that way. We love every single one of you all the same. Could you guys please, anybody in the comments, could you please remind folks real fast, kind of like a trivia kind of question. How do we receive the most support from you? What do you do for us that supports us the most? I'm just going to read the comments and see if anyone can identify what is the thing that supports us more than anything else. It was a sad comment. There, okay. Okay, I'll just go right here with Melita Jackson. Friends, please hear me when I say this. Please hear me when I say this. Please just hear me out. Hear me out. I don't like to talk about business. I don't like to talk about money. I don't like to talk about anything uncomfortable, right? But sometimes we find ourselves talking about things because it is our livelihood. For those of you who watch the videos and give us your time is more valuable than anything in your wallet. I promise you that. Your time is a commodity that we are not guaranteed much of. And so by you giving us your time means more to us than any dollar amount ever. If you have time, and if you don't mind, by hitting that right there, if you can find a way to hit that right there, then that right there will let YouTube know that, oh, this video must be something special. And so if we're a platform like YouTube and we want to spread around good stuff, then the more of those that you can have, then the more we as YouTube are going to put your stuff out there. If nobody does that right over there, and nobody does this over here, and no one spends time watching, then YouTube's going to say, why should we waste our time on this content? This content is not worthy of people's time. And what they'll end up doing is hiding us. We'll still make our videos, but they will hide us. What I mean by hiding us is they will choose not to show you the videos. They will choose to show you things that they think you may be more invested in. And so we don't want our channel to ever be hidden. We want to stay what we call relevant. So I always say that don't ever think that we only sing to our members. We sing to everybody. I feel like every single one of you, no matter if your name's in green or your name's in white, or if you find a way to send us a monetary gift, and that's for the animals. Do not think that Lester's going out buying new shoes and new clothes and new anything. Lester makes his own money, but all that we receive, I've told you guys this before, and it's kind of like, I don't mind you knowing this, and you can check me and double check me, and you can call me if you want to. Not call me, don't call me. Don't call me. Don't anyone call me. What I mean is you can fact check it. You can fact check it if you choose to. We have different accounts set up, and I'm a Survivor Sanctuary, which is this channel that you're watching right now. Every donation, and I see there have been several up here. Thank you so very much, kind people. Every member, it goes to a certain place. It's also tied into the Facebook I'm a Survivor Sanctuary. And we have accounts set up at the vet's office, at Tractor Supply, at not Home Depot, at McCoy's, which is our building materials. And so what we do is when we go into those places, we use our account. We are tax deducted. We don't have to pay taxes on things because of what we do. And so all of those monies and all of those donations go straight to the animals. I have to always do this. I want to look you in the eye when I say this. And I think that almost all of the Mario Hill creators say the same things. We beg you, before you ever give to us or anybody else, guys, I'm trying to steer that little green light right there. Please take care of yourself first. I personally say, I want all of you ladies to have your nails done. And I want all of you ladies to have your hair did. I want you ladies to have a cute purse. I want you ladies to have some cute shoes, a cute pair of jeans, or whatever you wear. And then if you have all of your needs have been met, then look around your family. Do you have a family member who's struggling? Do you have a family member who could use a coffee, a Starbucks? Do something for them. And we only will openly accept with the right heart if we are sure. There's a kitty cat pushing a basketball across the floor. You're not going to believe this. That's why I'm videoing it. Let me show y'all what I just recorded. Let me show y'all what I just recorded. I just recorded this just now. We want you to take care of yourself. I implore you, please take care of yourself first. And if you still find that you have a little extra or you want to gift it to us, and fine, by all means. But please, 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 please take care of yourself first. I want to show y'all what I just recorded as I'm sitting here about to wrap this video up. Where's it at? Right here. Y'all watch this. Look how cute this is. Watch. There's a kitty cat pushing a basketball across the floor. Look. You're not going to believe this. That's why I'm videoing it. Across the floor. Look at that black. That's that tiger. You're not going to believe this. That's why I'm videoing it. The floor. Can y'all believe that? You're not going to believe this. That's why I'm videoing it. The floor. You're not going to believe this. That's why I'm videoing it. Look at that. There's a kitty cat pushing a basketball across the floor. You're not going to believe this. That's why I'm videoing. I love that. Let me remove it. That was a neat little moment to catch. And then the lady never came after. For those who've been asking about the lady who was going to come after Daniel Tiger and another cat, she never came. That happens sometimes, friends. Different excuses, different, and it could all be legit. I'm not saying that she did not have good intentions, but by all means, sometimes things come up, weather related, I think is what she said, and that keeps us. That keeps it to where we're sitting here with a bunch of cats, y'all. We still have ourselves a bunch of cats, okay? And before I leave you all, is there anybody who wants to see if we can go find the ranch hand? Is there anybody who would like to go see if we can find the ranch hand before I leave you all? I don't know for a fact if we can find ranch hand. Oh, we have plenty of kitty cat toys. Don't worry about that. We have plenty of kitty cat toys, okay? I'm going to try to go find you ranch hand, but I'm going to need Jamie's help. And if Jamie's busy, she might not be able to. Hey, babe. Babe. Jamie? Where's Jamie? All right, I will try this on my own, but this is not going to be easy. No, Stella. So ranch hand likes to hide somewhere around here. Let me go get my phone so I can play a kitty cat song, and maybe ranch hand will come out. I'll be right back. No, you're not coming in here. Oh, can you come catch ranch hand for the video? I'll bring your phone to play that song. I'm alive inside here. Okay. Jamie's going to try to catch ranch hand and how she does it. My camera's sitting there facing the washer and dryer.
All right, she's scared of your voice, so.
Okay, I'll walk out.
You don't have to walk out. You can just stop talking. Come on, kitty, kitty, baby. Little ranch hand. Now, I will say this. The door was open and Christmas came in, so she may not come out. Come on, kitty, 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 kitty. Come on, sweetie. Hi, baby. Come on. Come see Mama.
Do you see her?
Yeah. Come on, baby. She's like, why are you not sitting down? We sit down when we do this. Okay. Come on, baby. I can't believe I'm showing you all of my filthy laundry room. And you're fuzzy. I'm going to wipe you off. Come on, little Ranjan. Hi, baby. Hello, sweetie. Are you scared? You're so nervous about who else might be in here? Yeah, I see it. Come on out, baby. Do you see the other kitty in the picture? Come here. Come on. Let me see you. Sorry, I have to grab you like that. Here you go, babe.
No.
Oh, no. She
You
saw
hold
you.
You
She
hold
saw
it, you
you.
hold it,
She
you hold
saw you, though. That was you.
Okay.
That was the scare. Sorry.
It's okay. Well, there was Ranch Hand, and she doesn't like me. The Ranch Hand only likes Jamie. Thank you, baby. Need help getting that?
No.
Ranch Hand only likes Jamie, not me. What can you do? I saved her little ass. You would think that she would love me more because I saved her. So she only loves Jamie, not me. And the problem is I was hiding behind the wall. And whenever I came out, she saw me and she got spooked. So anyway, well, listen, I want to thank you all for watching today and hanging out with us. For the kazoos, happy birthday to all of you wonderful birthday people. And I hope you have a beautiful day. Yes. And then remember, everybody, we don't pick and choose certain people. I can promise you something, that this is the most loving channel you'll ever belong to. For anybody who feels like there's a club or there's a clique on this channel, I promise you that's not the truth. Sometimes whenever I premiere a video and I'm in the green room and I'm watching everyone say their hi and their hellos to each other, they're not only saying hi and hello to other folks who there's not a clique of a group. There's not. You take a chance to say hi to our moderators. You take a chance to say hi to some of the regulars who are on the channel. You take a chance to say hi to anybody, and you watch how fast friendships can form. And then take time to share your story. Share your story, because people will open up to you if you'll also open up to them. And remember what they always say: to have a friend, you have to be a friend. So we encourage you to chit chat and talk and dialogue with each other in the comments. Sometimes Jamie knows I get a little bit annoyed because I can post a video, and Jamie knows this about me. I post a video and I tell her, I says, people don't even watch the videos. All they're doing is talking to each other.
And what do I say?
I says, Jamie, magical moments are going by. Magical moments are flying by, and no one even notices all the magical moments that I capture in my video. No one's talking about me, Jamie. They're not talking about me. They're talking to each other. And listen, I don't care. Jamie says, who cares? They're there. They're you have a community, and that's every YouTube and Facebook creator's dream, is to create a community. And I don't know if there's a stronger community than the one that we have right over here. So, baby, someone said Lester who?
Good for them.
Yeah, Jamie goes, good for you. So, no, we welcome you to comment and have conversations. And then sometimes I get on here and I'm seeing people say, so Sharon, how have you been? Or Sharon, how'd the appointment go? And I'm like, get a room, ladies, get a room. Just give me my time. Give me my time. But I'm playing. I'm just kidding, y'all. Yes, we want you to share your stories with each other. And there is not a better group
care about you.
There's not a better group of friends than what our coffee club and our regulators are to belong to. And these are people that will watch your back and they will love you and they'll ask about you and they'll check in on you. And if you're not here, they're going to notice. And everybody needs that. You need to have somebody who's going to check in on you on occasion and see how you're doing, see how you're feeling, see how your appointment went. So, all right. Well, listen, I've had you guys for quite a while. Thank you so very much for watching. We're very blessed to have you. Mr. Hank is doing the cutest thing. Look how cute he is right now. Now, listen, he's not always that cute. He can be quite annoying most of the time. The most recent thing that he did that annoyed the heck out of me, and he did it on purpose. I was tired. I've been working all day. All I wanted to do was come in, plop down on this couch right here, get my remote, and change the channel on the TV. And you know how guys do. I want to change it, and change it, and change it. And this little asshole comes and he plops right down in front of the remote sensor. Now, I have the remote, but it has to connect to the TV. And this little jerk, I love him. He knew just what he was doing. He come over and he plopped his behind down right in front of the TV to where my remote could not get a signal. And I didn't want to stand up. I didn't want to have to walk over, but I did. I walked over and I simply took him by the tail like this. This is not hurt. I did this right here. I just took him and I slid him down about that far, just so I could see the remote on the TV. And if lo and behold, he doesn't do that right there. And he lays right back down in the same spot that he was laying before. And I says, move. And I couldn't, the remote would not work. And I did not want to get up and have to move him again and move him again. And he found a way to mess with me, y'all. He found a way to mess with me. And he does that sometimes. So even though he's being very sweet right now, laying here, swishing his tail around, making us all think he's so wonderful, he's not. He can be a little bit of a pain at times. All right. Anyway, I'm rambling on. Thank you guys so very much. I do have Lex. So I'll be doing some things with Lex. We'll get over it and do all of our chores, but he's going with me this morning. And then we'll be back. No, tonight is Timeout Tuesday. Jamie, Timeout Tuesday. Oh, no. Guys, let me show you who else is a bad girl. Jamie just got her coffee out of the microwave. She had to heat it up. In the microwave, she pulls out that box of chicken, and look who's getting it. Look who just opened up and grabbed a piece of chicken out of the box. That's Barnadette. Sweetie, really? You just going to make yourself at home and eat? That's a drumstick. That's a drumstick. And you guys know who loves drumsticks around here. God. Okay, well, I'm just going to ramble on and on. Thank you guys for watching. We will see you guys on the noon video, and then we'll catch you guys again at 3. And then I hope to see you all live again tonight, which will be later. It'll be after 8 o'clock because Jamie will be live at 7 with her Timeout Tuesday. Thank you all for watching. We love you so very much. Blessed to have you. And remember, you guys who sit there quietly behind the scenes, say hi to somebody. Just take a chance and say hi. And just watch the love. Just receive the love that the chat's going to show you. Share your story. All righty. Thank y'all so very much. And we will catch you guys on the next video. Okay. All right. Good night. Oh, goodbye. Babe, come look at this real fast. I know you're busy. There's a kitty cat. I'm going to show this to Jamie before we leave.
Oh my goodness.
Just
I'm
come.
like half ready.
Just look at
I hope
this.
you know this. I'm like half ready.
Just watch. Pushing a basketball across the floor.
Oh, Daniel
You're not going to believe this. Isn't that cute? That's why I'm videoing it. All righty. Thank y'all for watching. We love you, and we'll catch you guys on the next video, okay? Bye now. Have a great day.